What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday with a nice 3-game slate here tonight. Some interesting games and definitely some interesting value if games kind of go how I think they're going to go. So before we get going, be sure to slap a like on the video if you're ready to win some money here tonight. We had a little bit of a disappointing thing happen with Quinn Cook. They turned Iguodala a lot more than I thought they would in that last game. So Quinn Cook only got 22 minutes. I was expecting closer to 30. So that really limited his upside. But some other guys like Karl-Anthony Towns went off. Bradley Beal returned some good value. I also tweeted out about pivoting from D Rose because Jeff Teague was in the lineup. So I tweeted out about pivoting from D Rose to Jeff Teague. So if you're not following me on Twitter at MoneyWebby, it kind of gives you some better ideas of what I'm thinking. I also tweeted out how I love Julius Randle again because Mirotic was out. So definitely follow me there. If you want to see some updates and some other plays that I might tweet out if someone else is ruled out. So let's get into it though. First guy up, I'm going to go with James Harden here. He's starting to turn it on a little bit in the last few games. 65 DraftKings points and just a shot total, even though he wasn't connecting in this game against the Spurs, 27 shots is still a good sign for his ability to score a lot of DraftKings points. And at 10,500, we all know that upside that James Harden does have. He's playing a ton of minutes, 38, 39, and 38 the last 3 games. And if he can just get hot in this game against a Denver team that is okay defensively, I think that James Harden can have a really good game. And we know he has the ability to fill it up with rebounds and assists, and he can get some steals. So at 10,500, that's a really solid price tag for a guy that has 60-plus upside if he does get hot. Like some of these other games, 53, 57, 63. When he's getting hot from the three-point line, he's able to return a lot of value. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. And then I'm going to go with Jokic here tonight as well at 9,400. I just think this game has the best chance of staying close, being a competitive game, meaning that the starters play more minutes compared to other games. So at 9,400, going against Houston. Houston has actually been pretty susceptible to allowing DraftKings points to centers this year. So I think Jokic could do some damage against CAPELA. We know that CAPELA is a solid defender down low. He's a really good shot blocker, but he's not as good when it comes to going out to cover some shot makers like Jokic on the three-point line in his mid-range game. So at 9,400, Jokic could get some more shots. He's been more active offensively ever since they kind of called him out. Well, the media was asking the coach why Jokic was so passive, as he only had 1 and 2 and 3 shots in back-to-back games. So now he's finally getting to going back again, 22 and 14 shots. He played a little bit less minutes than you would expect because it was a back-to-back with only 29 minutes. But he's probably going to get over 30 minutes here in this game, especially with CAPELA on the court, a guy that really needs to have Jokic, a big man, on the court to kind of match up with him. So at 9,400, I think he can show off that upside. Another guy that can fill it up in every category of the rebounds and the passing ability that he has. So at 9,400, I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. So like I said, I think that game is going to be the most competitive here tonight. It does have a good chance of honestly being higher scoring than what they expect as well. So I really like that duo of Harden and Jokic. And I'm going to go with CAPELA as well. This is another guy that's been playing more minutes than we expected coming into the year. Last year, he was only getting around 25 to 30 minutes a game, but he's showing off that ability to go over 30 minutes. And last time out, it was a back-to-back, so he only got 29 minutes, but he played extremely well. He had 29 DraftKings points. So in this game against Denver, I would expect him to get closer to 34 minutes here, and he has some really good rebounding ability. And if he can just score over 10 points, I think he can get us around 40 DraftKings points. He's a nice price tag at 6,400. He can get some blocks as well against Jokic down low. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. So my third guy, and then I'm going to go back with Quinn Cook. I mean, he's disappointed a lot of people yesterday, including me. But like I said, it was because Andre Iguodala got some extra run. And Iguodala actually played over 30 minutes. And this is a guy that typically doesn't play sometimes on back-to-backs or nearly as much on back-to-backs. So that means Quinn Cook, I think, will be playing some more minutes here tonight, and this game could easily be a blowout. We're talking about the Golden State Warriors. Even without Steph Curry, they can blow out anyone. I mean, they got Draymond Green back. They should have beat the Clippers last night, probably. If KD didn't foul out. I don't know, maybe they wouldn't have beat them, but still, that's a really good Clippers team. And, well, not really good, but they're a good Clippers team compared to the Hawks. So this game, I think it's going to be a blowout. And if Quinn Cook, even if he starts and this game becomes a blowout, he'll probably still be on the court in the fourth quarter. Like against the Brooklyn Nets, they were up 20, and Quinn Cook still played like the whole entire fourth quarter. So this is a really good spot for Quinn Cook, I think, against Trae Young. He's not a great defender. The Hawks are really bad against guards in general, and they allow a 38% three-point percentage to shooters. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in Quinn Cook there. Think he'll bounce back, and he could be underowned after burning a lot of people last night. And for my third guy, I'm going to go with Jeremy Lin. Like I said, I think this Hawks game could definitely be a blowout, and that means Jeremy Lin will get a few extra minutes here in some of these blowout games. Like against the Pistons, he was able to go for 35 DraftKings points. Against the Hornets, he was able to go for 26. Against the Kings, 28. Against Cleveland, 27. So when they're getting blown out, Lynn's seeing around 20 minutes, and he's very active whenever he's on the court. I mean, the Hawks bench is really bad, so Jeremy Lin kind of goes into Super Saiyan mode and goes off. So at 3,800, I think he can get us over to like 20 points in this game if it turns into a blowout. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in Jeremy Lin there. It's my fifth guy of the core five. And I'm going to go with Miles Bridges as well. He gets a nice boost here with Kid Gilchrist being out of this game. So he gets a few extra minutes. And also he'll be able to play on the bench even if this game turns into a blowout. So he could get some extra minutes with the starters, and he'll probably be on the court even if the game turns into a blowout as well, just to give him some extra run. So at 3,700, it's a nice value. He was already playing well in the last two games with 22 and 22 DraftKings points. It seems like whenever he's given opportunities, he is normally able to do very well with them. He got 28 DraftKings points in 26 minutes against the Bulls. So at 3,700, nice price tag for a guy getting a boost with an injury. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. He's still got a good amount of money left over, 5,350 remaining. And you got possibly the two highest scorers on the slate in James Harden and Jokic. And I think Quinn Cook could be a lot better here tonight. CAPELA could go for 40. So really good, solid plays across the board. So drop a like if you enjoyed it. If you're enjoying the content and got anything out of value in this one, I really appreciate all the likes. And also subscribe if you haven't already to get these NBA DFS picks every single night. And like I said, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Like those updates and stuff like that things can change during the day. Like I didn't expect Jeff Teague to play, and obviously with Jeff Teague playing, kind of took away from D Rose's usage a little bit and his ability to get some assists as Jeff Teague was handling the ball a little bit more. So those kind of things can be crucial. So definitely follow me there, and good luck here tonight. We'll see you back here again next time.